I read Drums of Autumn by Diana Gabaldon as a prompt for a 1,000+ page book, and you guys, I made it. Drums of Autumn is the 4th book in the Outlander series, so spoiler warnings from here on out. Having been shipwrecked in South Carolina at the end of the previous book, Jamie and Claire make their way to North Carolina, where Jamie's aunt Jocasta lives and presides over a wealthy plantation. Along the way, they make a haphazard decision to help a convicted and condemned man, Stephen Bonnet, escape. This will later come back to bite them in more than one way, but one way is that Stephen Bonnet is a pirate and ends up robbing them while they're on the river, stealing one of Claire's wedding bands. Meanwhile, in the late 1960s, Brianna and Roger are nursing a blooming but complicated relationship. And this all comes to a halt when Brianna discovers an old newspaper printing that declares her parents dead of a fire. Desperate to warn Jamie and Claire, Bree travels through the stones at Craignadoon and back in time, and Roger follows her. And this is when we get my favorite part of the book. Jamie and Bree meet. Oh, it was so magical. I've seen the show, but the book honestly just melts my soul all over again. This book was really good. It's not my favorite of the series. The first book always is gonna hold that spot, I think, but still 4 stars here. This book is written with 4 POVs, being Jamie, Claire, Bree, and Roger. And honestly, it was a little bit jarring for me because I'm used to only having Claire's POV, with Roger having been introduced in a previous book, but having this many was really throwing me off because it goes back and forth between first and third person. But something that I normally notice in Outlander books was missing in this one, and that was a good thing. Normally, Outlander books feel like they start and stop and start again where a new book could have started, but this one was a full circle story. Even though it is a massive brick of a book, it came full circle, it felt complete, beginning, middle, and end. Great. Something that super annoyed me in this book, and I just have to mention it, is the amount of times in this book where somebody had a chill up their spine despite the heat around them. Like, it was at least 100 times in this book, and it was beyond beating a dead horse. Girl, stop. Also, I don't like Roger. I don't like Roger. I don't like Roger. I didn't like him in the show. I don't like him in the books. He's terrible. I hate him. No. I much prefer the dynamic between Lord John Grey and Brianna, and not in a romantic way, but in a partnership, friendship type of way. It's just far more interesting to me. And can I say that I really do not understand the story that was happening between Brianna and Stephen Bonnet. Like, this man is unforgivable, irredeemable. Do not try, girl, stop. But overall, I had a really good time with this book. I love spending time with Claire and Jamie and Lord John. They are 3 of my favorite characters of all time, especially Lord John. So if you like historical romances with a beautiful backdrop, give this series a try. Like, subscribe, and follow for more book reviews.